Welcome to the eLogic Modern Selling for Manufacturing series. In this video, I'm going to cover how you can more effectively do account management. I'm going to cover three key areas. One is we're going to look at the sales performance for that particular account, and we're going to look at some of the product recommendations that are being made through AI. Second, we're going to look at a reminder of the key activities that are going on in that account and opportunities and what we need to do to go and close. And then third, we're going to do an overview of some of the relationships, key news, and see some of the org structure visualized for us. So let's go back into Advantage and have a look. So I'm logged into Advantage and I want to go and look up one of my key accounts, Medtronic. I'm going to open up the account record here, and one of the first things that pops up is the assistant telling me that I have an opportunity that's closing soon. In fact, it's closing here on the 16th in the next couple of days, so I can easily pop open that opportunity and look at where we are in the sales cycle, see what I still have left to do. So I've got some key activities that I'm going to have to hit on later today. Next, I really want to focus on how have we been performing at this particular account. I want to go and see how our sales have been historically. I want to be able to drill in and look at what our pipeline looks like moving forward here. And so I'm going to open up my Account Insights dashboard here. And what it shows me is that we've got $1 million in the pipeline. The AI model is predicting we're going to win about 820,000 of that, so that's fantastic. That's across 8 open opportunities. Our historical wins have been $2 million, and we've had a really high close rate here, which has been great. Now, I'm going to go in and look at our revenue here. And what I want to do is I want to look at why we've been winning, why we've been losing, and help that inform our opportunities here we have open. So when I go into our losses, I can see that we lost one key deal here because of our product. And our product capabilities versus on our wins, at least in this business here, we've been winning about half the time based on our product capabilities, and looks like at least from a revenue standpoint, about half the time is based on price. So it's a good informing thing for me to have as we're going into this particular account. I can see what we've got in progress. We've got some aftermarket business, but mostly capital, and then I can look at all of the different capital projects that we have going on here. From here, I really want to understand a little bit better, what is it that we can do to help grow this account? So one of the things we're leveraging is an AI model to tell us which products are most likely for this customer to buy that they haven't bought today. And you can see here actually that our GIE medium duty blower 500 has a very high propensity for this customer to actually purchase based on their both historical buying patterns and then customers that are just like them that have actually bought this product. So this is something that I'm definitely going to weave into our next conversation when we're on site with them. From here, I actually want to go out to LinkedIn and really understand if there's some things here that I can learn more about the account itself. Of course, I can see all my connections and recommended leads that people that I should be connecting with, both on LinkedIn and in person at the customer or at the organization itself. I can also go out and look if there's been some latest news here, anything interesting about Medtronic that either I can weave into our next conversation here or that may help me in how we're going to grow the actual account. Now, I noticed that they're actually doing a restructuring here and they're planning to save some big dollars by what they're doing. So perhaps a part of that may be really relevant to some of my future recommendations that I'm going to make to them. So next, I can round out a couple last details. I can go look at any of the files that we've captured across either MS Teams or SharePoint that surface up here for the account itself. I can go over here and look at any of the related data that I need to drill into more about the customer if I need to. And then ultimately, I can actually even go and look at the org chart itself and see how the company is currently structured and the players are. So it reminds me of who the key players are for the given opportunities that we're working on. And finally, I want to look at the account hierarchy. We are managing Medtronic across multiple locations. And I'm, as the global account manager, I have the HQ relationship. But as you can see, there's actually multiple other locations across the board, and they're actually managed by different people within the organization. One of the things that I can see here at a glance on the account cards is how much open revenue or open pipeline is at each one of these locations. And it rolls up here to show me that overall, Medtronic represents $5.6 million of our pipeline. So this is something that I'm going to bring up on our next account call to go and review our accounts and opportunities across all of the different locations to make sure we're approaching Medtronic in the right way here in the most strategic way possible. And with that, I'd like to do a quick wrap up. I want to thank you for watching this brief overview of how you can more effectively manage your accounts with Advantage. If you want to learn more about Advantage for manufacturers, please go to eLogic.com/Advantage. Thank you.